Star Wars Unlimited fans, the Force is strong with us as we are today, opening up a Carbonite booster for the 5th set of Star Wars Unlimited Legends of the Force. So if you don't know, Carbonite packs are a new collector pack for Star Wars Unlimited. It basically is a big fat pack with every card being hollow and hyperspace, and then there's prestige cards and a chance at a slightly higher chance of getting a showcase leader in these boxes. So these Carbonite packs were first introduced in Jump to Lightspeed, but let me make this very clear. Nothing in these Carbonite packs besides the prestige art cards is new. All the cards are everything that you can get from the set. The prestige art cards are just all arts of cards from this legendaries and uncommons and rares from the set itself. So if you want some fancier looking cards, that's what you only get from here, and maybe a higher chance of getting a showcase leader. Maybe you're looking for one of those showcase leaders and you want a higher chance of pulling one. But yeah, I wasn't really sold on the Carbonite when I was getting into Jump to Lightspeed, but I decided, you know what, I really did like these packs from Jump to Lightspeed. I bought a couple Carbonite. I bought a sealed one. I opened for the channel. You can go check the pop-up now for that. I did pull a prestige stamped card from that, so that was really cool. And I did pull a showcase from some more Carbonite packs I bought from a local store. So yeah, and plus the Carbonites are really nice for helping me getting some of the legendaries, some of the cards I needed. So I was able to complete my playsets for certain cards using Carbonite booster packs. But yeah, I'm really stoked about opening this one. I think this is going to have some better prestige arts. Nothing against Jump to Lightspeed's prestige arts. But those were on starships like Home One and the Devastator and the Chimera and stuff like that. While the arts were really cool, don't get me wrong, they're starships. They're big floating spaceships in space and like starfighters in space. These are going to be based on the characters. Now, I have not seen the prestige arts. I don't know who all got prestige arts in this. I know Grogu did, but that got spoiled a long time ago. So I'm not exactly 100% who all got prestige. I would expect like Darth Vader. I would expect like a lot of the legendaries in here to all get prestige arts for them. But yeah, kind of hyped to open this up. I did already open a booster box of this set. So if you're curious of a larger collection of cards from this set, you can go watch that. It should be pinging in YouTube right now for you all. If you want to see the larger set as a whole. Again, the Carbonite only contains so many packs in it, and you're not going to get a lot. You only get 12 these specialty packs with 16 randomly inserted cards, considering that a booster box is 24 packs with 16 cards per pack. So without further ado, let's crack into this box. So the pack art for the Carbonite packs are just Lord Vader. They're all Lord Vader. So like I said, we get 12 of these. They are 16 cards per pack. Now, these have a different breakdown to a normal booster pack. 16 cards, including 1 Hyperspace Showcase Leader, 16 Premium Foil cards, 1 Foil Rare / Legendary, 1 Prestige card, 14 Hyperspace cards, 1 Hyperspace Rare / Legendary, and 2 Hyperspace Foil cards. So that's what you get in here. A typical pack contains, a typical booster pack from like a booster box will contain 1 later, 1 base, 9 commons, 3 uncommons, 1 rare or legendary, and 1 premium foil. So that's what we have here. So let's crack open this Carbonite pack and see what we have. We'll start out with a Mother Talzin Hyperspace here. We've already looked at this when we opened the booster box. For the rest of the cards, we have Hollow Pounce, Hollow Tantan, Hollow Overpower, Hollow Dagonian Master, Hollow Force Illusion, a Hollow Boba Fett, a Hollow Mystic Mastery base, a Hollow Asajj Oppress, or a Prestige Hollow Oppress. That's a pretty cool card there. I do really like the arts. Like I said, I think the Prestige arts for characters are going to look a little better than Prestige arts for ships. Then we have our hyperspaces of Awakened Spectre, Sorcerer's Blast, the Long Beam Cruiser, BD1. We did get a hyperspace Grogu, a really cool card here. He has hidden and then action, tap him, heal to 2 damage from a unit if you do deal that much damage to a unit. So really cool card there. And then for our hyperspace hollows, Jedi Guardian, and then Focus determines reality. Our next leader will be Morgan Elsbeth, a leader I did not get in my traditional booster box because this one's actually interesting. Action, choose a friendly unit, attack this phase, play a unit from your hand that shares a keyword with that chosen unit. It costs 1 less. Should make it at 5 or more. On attack, the next unit you play this phase costs 1 less if it shares a keyword with a friendly unit. This actually is a leader I actually want to try out just for her ability to kind of manipulate guys with keywords. So I'm actually kind of interested to try out what this deck can do. For the rest, just the normal hollows, we have Forged Starfighter, Anakin Skywalker, the Strike Ship, Charging Phallic, Infused Brawler, Terrace, the Heavy Blaster Cannon. We got a Hyperspace Prestige foil of Depa Belga. She's got Ambush and Saboteur. And then for our Hyperspace, we got Point Rain Reclaimer, Tusken Raider, Lorsan Tekka, Balin Skull, Kylo Ren's Lightsaber, and our 2 hyperspace foils will be a Unleash Rage and a Scythe. We got the 3rd sister hyperspace. We've already opened up a few of her in our booster. But anyways, for our hollows, we have Talzin's Assassin, Exegol Patroller, It's Worse, Do or Do Not, 8th Brother, Aura Singh, the Ogdo Bogdo. Our hyperspace is going to just be a normal Prestige of Shin Hati. We got bolstered by the endurance as we look into the hyperspaces. Witch of the Mist, Blue Squadron Assault Wing, Quinlan Boss, Dark Tyrannus, and then our hollows will be Padawan Starfighter and Depa Belga. So there is, of course, her normal art, and here's her Prestige. The Grand Inquisitor, hyperspace for you all. We've already checked out the Grand Inquisitor in the main booster. We got Adept of Anger. As we look into the hollows, will win the power, Outer Rim Mystic, the HK-87 Assassin Droid, Heavy Missile Gunship, the Dengar Spawn, a really good card I kind of want to play around with in when it comes to Command Villainy, Psychochemistry. That's the art they decided to go with for the Leia Legendary. So this, yeah, they did prestige her. So this is the Leia scene where she's in space. The normal legendary art is her floating in space after Kylo attacks the bridge of the Raddus. I was going to hope they were going to do more of like her bringing herself back from space, like she's Jesusing herself back to the Raddus. But I guess they went with this art. It's pretty interesting art. I'm glad we at least pulled one of her. I'm not exactly so sure her as an ability. While this unit is in the space arena, she typically has to go in the space arena. She can't ready and gain action, use the force, move this unit to the ground unit, and give each friendly heroic unit +2/+2 for this phase. So I said like maybe Unity and Rex can maybe try to manipulate her. But nonetheless, I think it's a pretty unique card. I'm not so sold on it as a good card. For our for the showcases, Hive Defense Fleet, Tip the Scales, Supreme SF, Karis, an Eye of Sion, which will be really good for Piet as Hidden Ambush, Overwhelm, Restore 1. For our Hollows, Fallen Jedi, and then Tomb of Elorem. Next up, we got a Rey Hyperspace. Again, we opened one of her already in our main booster box. Then we have Jedi Sentinel, Bolstered Endurance, Protect the Pod, In the Shadows, Quinlan Boss. He's really good to go with the Asajj Ventress uncommon in this set because they do work together. Plo Koon, Chin Darling. That's a really good legendary as well. When played, you may play a lightsaber upgrade from your hand for free on this unit if you do ready him. And then we did get a prestige art of Lord Vader. nice. That's a really cool Lord Vader art. I really do like that. I think that would be real nice if it was foiled as well, but still, really good pickup there. Glad to see the Lord Vader. Anyways, then after that we have the Monkey Lizard, the Koquakian Monkey Lizard, Akadu, Mysterious Hermit, the Altor Onslaught, then Flight of the Inquisition, and then 2 Hyperspace Hollows as Jedi Starfighter, and then the Nimon Strike. Last pack of the first 6 packs of this Carbonite booster. So far, I've been really swell. We picked up some legendaries I did not pick up in my main booster. We have our Supreme Leader Snoke. Again, we checked him out actually in Hyperspace Foil in the main booster box. Then we have a Cartel Interceptor, Sorcerer of Tron, the Graceful Purgle, Space Whirl. We got Lauren Santeca. We got Ki-Andi Mundi, a Malak, Malanki. This guy's really good kind of with Kain and Jarrus. We haven't seen him, but really good with Kain and Jarrus. Premonition of Doom. The 8th Brother is our prestige art here. Ambush, when you play another unit, you may use the Force if you give this unit +2/+2 for the face. Not really sold on it, but like I said, uncommons and rares. Uncommons named characters are going to get the prestige art in here. But again, I think these are just slightly looking a little better than the ships did just because they're characters. They're more iconic. In some ways, some of the ships are iconic, but like Blue Leader from like Rogue One isn't going to be like what I would say like iconic Star Wars, especially for an X-Wing. Anyways, for the show, for the hyperspaces, we have Grappling Guardian, Space Whale, Do or Do Not, a Sorcerer's Stance, Battle Fury. Then we have Vernestra Ralph from, of course, the series no one likes. Give me a minute. The Acolyte, I believe that's the character from the Acolyte. And then for the Hyperspace Hollows, we got It's Worse and another Chin Dragling, which is good. That's 2 of him for me. First pack of the new second half of the booster box. We will get a Kit Fisto Hyperspace. We've already checked out Kit Fisto in the main booster. A Kadu, Refugee of the Path. Darth Maul's a lightsaber. Thralls of the Convent. Depa Balapa. The Sorcerer's Stance. Size Matter Not. Master Yoda in Hyperspace Foil. This art is actually really cool there. It's like the Battle of Geonosis art there as well. I know there was like a bunch of different like prestiging art they were going to do in the set. But anyways, when played, you may use the Force. If you do, heal 5 damage for your base. He is for green and heroic. And then when you use the Force, you may deal damage to a unit equal to twice the number of units you control. And that's every time you use the Force. It's not a once per turn when you use the Force. It's every time you use the Force. So really cool pickup there for me. Then we have Refugee of the Path, Inquisitor's Lightsaber, Sorcerers of Trund, the 8th Brother, Yaddle, and then our 2 Hyperspace Hollows will be Outer Rim Mystic and Asajj Ventress. Next up, we got another third sister. Fallen Jedi, Jedi Starfighter, Life Wind Sage, the Scimitar, Shatterpoint, Gundi, Eye of Sion, and then we got Count Dooku and his prestige art. The command or cunning here, hidden, and when played, each friendly unit with the hidden can't be attacked this phase. So he basically re-triggers our hidden keyword. Really good card there. I definitely see a lot of decks trying to utilize him 100%. Then we have Lothwolf, the Raftar, Curious Flock, Size C10, the Daughter. We did pull the Son in the booster box. So the Daughter is for the Son is villainy, Daughter is heroic, and then the Father is neutral. So when damage is dealt to your base, you may use the Force. You do heal 2 damage from your base. And then the 2 Hyperspace Hollows is Do or Do Not, and the Mystic Monastery. I think we've seen now 2 Mystic Monasteries in this. Oh, yes, Kanan Jarrus, one of the leaders I actually 100% want to give a shot to in this set for sure. Kanan Jarrus is pay 1, tap him, give a shield token to a creature or specter unit, and then on his Awaken side, he awakens at 6 or more, shielded while you control another creature, gets +2/+2. So he becomes a 5/8 while awakened. His front side has a little more playability than his back side, but he is one of the leaders I did really want to play around with in this set. Next up, we got Heirloom Lightsaber, Point Rain Reclaimer, Go Into Hiding, Asajj Oppress, Impossible Escape, Trust Your Instincts, Darth Revan's lightsabers. We haven't seen Revan yet, but here is his lightsabers. Attached to a non-vehicle unit. Attached unit is a Sith. It gains grit. The Daughter. We did get a prestige art of the Daughter. Oh man, look at that. So they're actually doing the episode when they go to when Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, and Anakin actually find themselves amongst the Father, the Son, and the Daughter. They see a mural with all three of them on it. I'm glad the prestige art is actually that art. That's a really good idea right there. The prestige art being each of their sides of it. So that means the Father and the Son both have a prestige art as well. So we got the Daughter's prestige art. Really cool art. I really like that. We got then the Knight of Ren, Lifewind Sage, the Night Sister Warrior, the Ninmin Strike. We did get a constructed lightsaber, one of the legendaries as well. This one's actually really good here. Attached to a force unit, the attached unit if the attached unit is heroic, it gains restore 2. If the attached unit is villainy, it gains raid 2. If the attached unit is non-heroic, non-villainy, basically just generic, like Count Dooku's just generic cunning, it gains sentinel. So really good lightsaber right there for sure. And then we got a Gungan Warrior and a Shatterpoint. We got Cal Kestis. I've already opened up a Hyperspace Cal Kestis in the main booster. Takata, Young Padawan, Space Whale, Trident Assault Ship, Calm the Storm, Directed by the Force, another constructed lightsaber. We got Adi Galga. When an opponent plays an event, deal 1 damage to that player's base. Pretty interesting to kind of deal with event-based strategies, so we'll have to kind of see how much playability she brings in, but still, really cool card. Strike Ship, Go Into Hiding, Royal Scavenger, Chirrut, the Scythe, Paladin Training Corvette, and then a Kylo Ren. Our next pack will contain Ahsoka Tano Hyperspace. I've already spoken on Ahsoka Tano in the main booster. We got then a Medical Frigate, Unleash Rage, Tip the Scale, Awakened Spectres, Asajj Ventress, Flight of the Inquisitor, Axe Wolves. We got a Prestige Hollow of the Daughter, Lothcat, Graceful Purgle, Space Whale, Cartel Interceptor, Force Illusion, HK-87 Assassin Droid, Cure Wounds, and then Vanae. Alright folks, last Carbonite booster pack. I don't know what exactly I would hope for. Maybe a showcase? We won't get in a showcase, but we will get an Obi-Wan Kenobi for you all. I did already check out this leader in the main booster. For the rest of the cards, we got Qui-Gon Jinn's Lightsaber, the Village Tender, Consumed by the Dark Side, Stinger Mantis, Priestess of the Force, Rey, Yoda's Lightsaber, a Yaddle, Prestige art. I believe this is when she is speaking with Count Dooku, but nonetheless, that is our Prestige. The Medical Frigate, Protect the Pod, Kiandi Mundi, Rampage, Darth Maul's Lightsaber, Tusken Raider, and Verninstra Rao. Alright, so overall this Carbonite booster was really good for me. I was able to pick up a couple more legendaries that I did not pull from my main booster box. And we got some really cool prestige arts. I will say, I think I like the prestige arts in this set more than I think I liked them in the last set. So anyways, our prestige arts were Yaddle. We have 2, the Daughter, 1 normal, 1 hype, 1 hollow, 1 non-hollow. Adigala, Dooku, Yoda, 8th Brother, Darth Vader, Leia, Shin Hati, Depa Bilba, and then a 𝐓𝐔𝐷 Oppress, and that really is it, plus some really good legendary pulls as well, getting a couple of legendaries nearly play-setted from this booster box. But nonetheless, or should I say Carbonite booster, but nonetheless, really good Carbonite booster opening. We got some really good cards out of it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. What cards did you like the most from the Carbonite booster? Are you guys going to pick up your own Carbonite booster? What are your thoughts overall on the Carbonite boosters now being a part of Star Wars Unlimited? Once again, the only thing that Carbonite boosters have a better chance at is pulling legendaries, getting your holos, and the arts for these prestige art cards, which again, these cards are exact same card text as everything as their original forms. You just get fancy art for them. Let me know your thoughts on all of that down in the comments, and while you're commenting, do make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you're notified when my videos go live for you, and we'll see you here next time on Modern Dragons TCG.